The acclaimed Netflix series has received a lot of attention from its first season to its fourth. And in addition to its great story and incredible cast, fans are talking about a particular story within the series. We mean Mike and Will's relationship. As usual, the series or movies usually show heterosexual couples, such as Nancy and Jonathan or Max and Lucas. But eventually, Hollywood had to evolve, and series and new movies did too. That's why fans are super excited about this new story between Mike and Will Byers. Do you want to know what Jamie said about this couple? Stay to find out every detail. For those who binge-watched the entire fourth season of Stranger Things, you may have noticed a change in the dynamic between Will and Mike. Actor Noah Schnapp, who plays the former character, has now revealed that Will is gay and in love with his best buddy. In a recent interview with Variety, Schnapp discussed the program and revealed that there had been hints about Will being gay since the first season. Obviously, it was hinted at in season 1. It was always kind of there, but you never really knew. Is it just him growing up slower than his friends? Now that he's gotten older, they made it a very real, obvious thing, the actor explained. Now it's 100% clear that he is gay and he does love Mike. But before, it was a slow arc. I think it is done so beautifully because it's so easy to make a character just all of a sudden be gay. Schnapp went on to elaborate. People have come up to me. I was just in Paris and this a 40-year-old man came up to me and he was like, wow, this Will character made me feel so good. And I related to it so much. That is exactly who I was when I was a kid. That just made me so happy to hear. They're writing this real character and this real journey and real struggle. And they're doing it so well. Noah was questioned about what he knew about Will's trip in Stranger Things 4 Volume 2, including what it would include and what he would have to face. In response, Noah Schnapp said, I mean, it's pretty clear this season that Will has feelings for Mike. They've been intentionally pulling that out over the past few seasons. Even in season 1, they hinted at that and slowly grew that storyline. I think for season 4, it was just me playing this character who loves his best friend, but struggles with knowing if he'll be accepted or not, and feeling like a mistake and like he doesn't belong. Schnapp believes Will has always felt this way, especially given that all of his pals are in their respective clubs and are in relationships. Will, on the other hand, has always had a hard time fitting in. Schnapp thinks that so many people approach him and express their affection for his character and how much they identify with Will because Will is such a real character. Additionally, bisexuality was always hinted at right from the first season, before the poignant scene in Stranger Things Volume 2, where Will subtly admits his unrequited emotions to Mike. As is expected, straight couples like Nancy and Jonathan or Max and Lucas are frequently depicted in television shows and films. But finally, Hollywood, as well as its shows and new films, had to change. Because of this, people are quite enthusiastic about this new Mike and Will Byers narrative. Do you wish to know Jamie's opinion about this couple? Stay to learn all the specifics. Mike is comforted by his comments, but Will starts to cry, prompting Jonathan to gaze worriedly at his brother. In the scene, it appears that Will is in love with Mike, even though he is aware that Mike is concentrating on Eleven. However, there were rumors and information leaked from the cast of Stranger Things, which assured us that the fifth and final season will take a completely unexpected turn, as the producers wanted to give that surprise factor to this issue. Close sources and even an actor confirmed to their close friends that Will and Mike will be a couple in the fifth season, which left the audience and fans completely surprised. This turn wasn't expected by anyone, and that's why the actors are so excited to show this unique situation. Do you think such a big surprise is a good idea? It means that Jamie Campbell was recently asked about this topic, and he rivetingly replied, confirming the rumors. I am very happy that the writers have dared to include such a romantic story in the series. We are slowly moving forward as a society, and I think it's just something that had to happen. They're perfect together. I think Season 5 will be amazing, but what should we expect? And what do we know so far? When will the final season of Stranger Things air? This situation is even more mysterious than what Erica discovered under Lucas's bed. The first 2 seasons were separated by a year, followed by a 2-year hiatus for Season 3 and a further 2 for Season 4. The Duffer Brothers blatantly admitted to Variety that while they haven't yet begun production, the wait shouldn't be as long this time. Therefore, we could expect a year and a half, placing the show in early 2024. What the heck is with the time jump? The kids are growing older, as we previously mentioned. Both Millie Bobby Brown, who portrays 11, and Joe Keery, who plays Steve, are now in their 30s. Since each season has advanced by a year, the final season would take place in 1987. The younger children, however, might be able to catch up to their true ages if the show skipped more than a year. For example, if it picked up when the kids were ready to graduate from Hawkins. The show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, have acknowledged a time jump, but haven't provided any other information. However, as Season 4 came to a close, Hawkins was practically on fire, making it seem as though the kids needed to take back the initiative right away. The Duffers will need to resolve it once they reopen the writers' room for their program. How about settings with fewer options? Hopper and Joy spent the majority of Season 4 in Russia. 11 began the season in California, and some of the crew returned to Hawkins. The transitions between settings were seamless, but according to the Duffers, the final season will emphasize keeping everyone in Hawkins together. Will the finale also be lengthy? The fourth season's climax lasted more than 2 hours. The Duffers claim that the Season 5 finale will be, albeit not quite as long, but it will go quickly. They remark that Season 5 will begin immediately and make a joke about the finale having 8 endings. When 2024 rolls around, prepare to reserve some serious viewing time. Then what happens? The Duffers teased their audience in a letter that read, "There are still many more exciting stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things. New mysteries, new adventures, and new unexpected heroes." They also said in a statement to Variety that we don't have a concept for a spin-off that we're really thrilled about. According to the founders, they haven't even told Netflix about the concept yet, since they want everyone to be surprised. However, they also claim that Mike's actor, Finn Wolfhard, had probably predicted the spin-off subject. We'll have to wait until it happens, unless someone can get Finn to spill the beans. So there's nothing left but to look forward to this new season with much more drama, and above all, a surely unexpected ending. How did you feel about Will Byers' narrative? The sci-fi horror phenomenon created by the Duffer Brothers has generated a lot of discussion amongst fans and, in general, since it premiered on Netflix in 2016. As was to be expected, the release of Season 4 sparked a lot of discussions as viewers pondered some of the ambiguous scenes in the feature-length episodes. Particularly the heartbreaking scene in Stranger Things 4 Volume 2, where Noah Schnapp confesses his affection to Mike Wheeler, which was nothing short of a tearjerker. What do you hope we'll learn about Will Byers in the last season of the well-liked series Stranger Things? Share your thoughts and wildest theories with us in the comments below. And above all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you in the next video.